way back to the Greek Empire. In Latin, the word itself actually means farewell to the flesh. And Brazil's celebration of bodies in motion, in costume, and en masse is internationally famous. Every year in Vancouver, the Brazilian Community Association gives Canadians an authentic taste of the greatest party on earth. And we're all invited. If you're not sure what to do, just look for someone dressed like my guest in today's spotlight and follow their lead. Carolina and Rodolfo, welcome to World Beats. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I love the outfit. Let's just get that out of the way. I love the outfit. So tell me, how did you get involved with the association and the car?
It was in 2005, and someone phoned me and said, we have this association and we need dancers. We heard about you. So I went with them, did a parade and at P&E, and since then I've been performing on the Carnival and all the other events that we do.
That's cool. What about you, Rodolfo?
Oh, I think that you have kind of similar story because actually every immigrant, when they arrive in Canada, at the beginning, they face this phase of integration, and then we want to make it easier, and then you start by contacting our fellows immigrants, and then they can share their experience with us. That's why.
I know, I totally know what you mean. I'm from El Salvador, and I don't know any Salvadoran association. I didn't before, and then I started searching out and looking for people, and now I found them. But we don't have a carnival as cool as yours. Like, yours is so cool. So let's talk about the difference between...
We can be part of ours.
Yeah, joining the Brazilian carnival. So tell me about the difference between the carnival that you guys put on here and the one back in Brazil.
Well, I would say that the main difference, maybe we are all volunteers, and we don't have our full time to work on that. But those guys there in Brazil, I know that they have their whole time to prepare their big parties. And then we are just providing kind of sample what really happened in Brazil. I would say that we are doing a carnival in a smaller scale.
Yeah.
But you try to keep the original idea, of course.
I'm assuming that then the people that are involved back there, it's like a full-time job then.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and it starts like months before, you know, like they finish one carnival, like next week they're starting preparing,
it's a big
business, for the other
actually.
one. It's a big business, yeah.
In your case, since you got involved when you came here, were you involved in the carnival in Brazil when you were back there?
I wasn't. I've been, I've watched and I've been in the carnival, but not actually involved in dancing.
Oh, okay.
You know, just watching, which is
okay.
really nice too.
Actually, the Brazilian Community Association mission is actually bigger than just to promote Carnival.
Of course.
And then you are involved in so many other activities.
Yeah.
And then Carnival, actually you work for Carnival, let's say a month, a year.
Yeah.
And then you have 11 months to do something else.
Oh, that's great. Tell me some of the, because, you know, I don't know much about the carnival myself. Like, I don't know what are the basic traditions or what do they do that is a must-do every year. What are some of the things that you guys do for the carnival?
You're talking about the carnival in Brazil or the one that you
here, the one here. Well, I mean, I guess a little bit of both. I mean, the traditions that goes in.
Actually, this tradition we started with it was a mix with the Portuguese that colonized Brazil and the slaves that came from Africa about 200 to 300 years ago. And then they start this tradition there in Brazil, and it has changed every year. And generally, they celebrate in the month of February. Okay. And then we keep this tradition to celebrate in February here in Canada as well.
We always try to do it in the same week that they're doing in Brazil. I think this year it's going to start. In Brazil, it's 1 week long, the carnival.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, I think they're starting on February 4th. And, so it's...
And the carnival in Brazil, is it just a parade, or is it parties all day, or a certain time? It
depends of the city. Like in Rio and São Paulo, they have this big parades, and, you know, and a lot of people watching, and all the, you know, different cities is like... It's very different the way that they do. In São Paulo and Rio, it's the most famous carnival, the one with the parades. It's São Paulo and Rio.
Not everyone has to dress up like
not everyone.
Caroline is here today.
To wear that.
But most people, they just dress like they dress every day and have fun.
Any special food for the carnival week?
Well, no,
not necessarily.
The major things about Carnival is the music,
the dancing,
and the drinks,
the
beer,
food. They just have to have enough.
Oh, that's great.
To keep healthy, but no special food.
How do you keep the carnival here fresh every year? What are some of the new things that you do?
Well, Carnival is important for us for a couple of reasons. One of those is just to promote the Brazilian culture. But it's also probably our main source of revenue for the Brazilian Community Association, because as I told you, you are volunteers and you have to promote events for the association. And then you have to promote this event, and we receive around 1,000 people every year for this
Yeah,
party.
but we always try to. Yeah, it's very traditional though. There's nothing that you can do to actually change a lot.
To change it,
right?
it's just the same energy every year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I am very excited to check it out this year myself. And who knows, maybe I'll be wearing some of those outfits later if I get some courage. In the meantime, we brought some clips that we'd love to see about the carnival. So from Brazil to Granville, here's a peek at the driving samba energy of Carnival at the Commodore. Really exciting, and I'm very proud of you guys for being part of it, and keep it up because we need to learn a lot more about this carnival thing. Thanks for being here.
Okay, our pleasure.
The Brazilian Community Association has 10 good reasons to celebrate. Keep up with all the events they have planned for their 10th anniversary at www.braziliansinbc.ca. And keep it locked for a look at the